I would now like to welcome Talia Rubin of the firm Crowe Soberman to the podium to give the audited financial statements of the year ending December 31st, 2018. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Talia Rubin. I'm a partner at Crowe Soberman LLP, the auditors of the college. I've been invited to briefly review the financial statements for the fiscal year ended December 31st, 2018. The financial statements are in the inside of the back cover of the 2018 annual report and includes the following: the auditor's report, the statement of financial position at December 31st, 2018, and the statement of operations and the statement of change in fund balances and related notes for the year then ended. The auditor's report describes the responsibility of the college's management and the responsibilities of the auditors with relation to the annual financial statements presented to you. As auditors, we were able to express an unqualified opinion. The report states, in our opinion, the financial statements present fairly, in all material respects, the financial position of the college as at December 31st, 2018, and its results for the year then ended in accordance with Canadian accounting standards for non-profit organizations. The ordering and some of the content of the audit report has changed this year because of new accounting standards. The statement of financial position is a summary of the college's assets and liabilities as at December 31st, 2018. Total assets were approximately $10.2 million, made up of cash of $3.2 million, investments of $5.9 million, and equipment and leaseholds of approximately $960,000. The investments are split between short-term, those that are maturing in 2019, and long-term, those with maturity dates after 2019. The investments consist of bonds with a staggered maturity dates ranging all the way up to September 2023. This ensures that funds will be available to the college when needed. Total liabilities were approximately $5.1 million, the largest component of which is deferred revenue. Deferred revenue represents membership fees for the collected in 2018 for the 2019 membership year. As you know, fees for 2019 are due before December 31st, 2018. Liabilities also include accounts payable and accrued charges of approximately $850,000. This represents expenses incurred in 2018 for which payment is only made in 2019. The net assets of close to $5.1 million is total assets minus total liabilities. The amount invested in equipment and leaseholds has been shown separately to arrive at unrestricted net assets or surplus. This is the amount that is available to the college to use in the future to continue to operate and achieve its goals. Future requirements did not only include future annual operating expenses, but also the requirement to replace equipment, furniture, and leaseholds as required, and the funding of future projects to be undertaken by the college to fulfill its mandate as a regulatory college. It is also important to have in reserve sufficient funds to finance any potential expensive disciplinary hearings that could arise in the future. The details of the two funds can be seen in the Statement of Changes in Net Assets. The Statement of Operations summarizes revenue and expenditures for the year. Expenditures for the year exceed revenues by approximately $500,000. This deficit is in accordance with the budget prepared by Council. Council reviews the surplus annually, and if they think it is appropriate to reduce the surplus, they actually budget for a deficit. Membership fees were increased slightly in 2018 in order to decrease the deficit. Generally, expenditures during the year were in line with those of the previous year, except for legal, advertising and promotion, consulting, and amortization. Your single largest expense is salaries and benefits, accounting for approximately 55% of total expenditures. Legal expenses have decreased by approximately $600,000 due to an accrual included in 2017. This accrual represented the estimated cost of resolving complaints and disciplinary matters that have been received by the college by year end. And this was the first year that the college's management was able to estimate this cost. Advertising and promotion has increased due to a new campaign to promote public awareness of hiring registered social workers and increased social media presence. Consulting fees have increased due to additional risk management consulting along with a government relations consulting. Amortization has increased due to a new database which became available in 2017, making 2018 its first full year of amortization. The variances of expenses in other categories are mainly because of projects undertaken in one year and not in another. Many of the expenses are dependent on projects undertaken by the college in a particular year, and comparing expenses to the prior year is not always relevant. I won't bore you with reviewing each and every line item of expenditures, but will be happy to answer any questions on anything specific in the question and answer period. That concludes my report, which I promised would be brief. As I said, if you have any questions, please ask them during the period. Thank you.